showing the there we go. Ah, oh god. Okay.
Are we live?
I don't see anything yet. My glasses have like a little like headband. I think so. It's doing something. Oh, Nemo is here. Hi, Nemo.
Here we go.
Yay, we're live. We've been live for like 25 seconds. Oh, a lot of people are here. Oh my gosh. Oh, Aaron is trying to scare me, which is unsurprising. Oh, Jonathan said that. Jonathan, Aaron is here and alive and not dead. Oh, hello, everybody. Hi to you too. Oh, that is like peacock. I'm trying to get my hair in order, and it's not doing a lot. But, oh well. And Madame Knees is here. Hello, Uwu.
Hello. Why do I feel like this? I shouldn't feel worse because it's earlier for me.
It is earlier for you. It is 8:30.
It's 8:30.
Whoa!
I know. It's because I have this cold.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I have been through a very interesting experience. Well, it was very funny. So, as many of you probably know, my car window has been out for a very long time. So, I've been really wanting to go through a car wash. Well, I got replaced. It's finally right.
I know.
And my car got replaced. And I'm like, you know what? Today's the day I'm going to go through a car wash. Finally, I'm so excited. I want like all the colors. I want just like an actual like engaging time with like the brushes and stuff. What I forgot to realize, what I had thought would happen is when they were kind of trying to unlock the door, they also like pried apart some of the doors like outward of frame, so it was like exposed. So soapy water started to like drain into my car. And everyone was like, "Oh, there's a little like sun there, a little bubble," and then just like...
Miles.
And all I can do is just completely just laugh and then like see like all this like soapy water get on like my passenger seat. I didn't film it at all. I regret not having any photo evidence. It was so wonderful.
Your car has been through so much.
My car has been through a lot. My car has climbed Mount Washington. That is, I conquered my fear of heights just to pay for a $38 bumper sticker. I did do that.
That's like one of them since the gun American flag. That's one of the most American things I've heard.
Yes, I believe it.
Yeah,
George says we changed time this weekend. They were kind of talking about it.
So the time is gonna go back, I think.
Yeah, we fall back, so it's 3:30.
Mm-hmm.
Or will be 3:30 currently. Shall we disclose some poll results?
Yes. Sorry, I think I just entered a I don't know, a moment of inertia.
Love inertia.
So, we Miles put this together. At one point, there was going to be I don't know.
Left edge and right edge weight sensitive.
Okay.
But we gutted the left edge sensitive to only get right edge. So most of the options were fixed stress. So thinking about that, the most common fixed stress was the penultimate stress. People kind of went ham over that. Weight sensitive got some love. Also just to kind of, be that person. If you are a patron, you did get a second vote in this poll, which was very lovely.
You know what's really funny?
Love it.
We didn't coordinate on this. Me and Miles were the only fixed second stress vote.
That is true. We all
it looks popular here, and then you go up and no.
No. So no one was a really big fan of the second stress. Initial stress got some love, but people were really into the penultimate stress.
Yep.
That's kind of the vibe we're going for. I did get that nice and going in our left G file, so we are nice and going with some updated code and stuff as.
And speaking of nice code, Miles has done a thing.
I've done a thing. I'll do this.
I feel like I hope this gets better. Okay. So, where were we? I don't know. So we don't have any sound changes yet?
I don't think so. I think we need to kind of make sure we both we need to understand what the phonotactics are, make sure we kind of get it down, at least just like write everything up in specific, and then kind of just test some forms out and see where we're going.
I knew where were we was going to be issue. Where were we?
Where were we?
Where were we? What's wrong with where were we? Oh. Here we go. Sorry.
Oh, there we go. Lovely.
Oh, I can do regular, tall, wide, and small, medium, big and wide.
I don't know why. I've been in a very big Instagram reel binge, and some dude on Omegle has this large like donkey thing, and it eats and it grows, and that was the whole entire thing, and it's very lovely, and people are this very weird.
Is this too large?
A little bit. What?
Is that better? I did quite like wide.
I do like wide.
Can also do small and wide. I know it covers Miles a bit now. If we put the... Oh, not that. Like, it really... like, this is a situation where maybe tall is better. Like, with the document.
Yeah, and especially if we're going to be writing out some stuff. Oh, Alexander Von On. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. There is this one joke that kind of threads 30 Rock, where Jenna Maroney, one of her movies is the Rural Juror, and it just sounds like gibberish, but like no one can understand what she's saying, and it's absolute. I adore it so much.
See,
The world
the
just...
video is right above the chat.
Oh, hello, it's me.
No. Yeah. I should stop playing with it. But anyway. So
have an approximate.
last time we were arguing about coda adjectives.
I remember this. Yes, it seems like we're allowing them.
The way to win an argument is just to finish with it on the page and hope the other person forgets what happened.
I think I'm just trying to analyze how, just to ensure like I coded in the syllable structure correctly, because I don't think I did. No, I absolutely did. Never mind. Yeah, we're good.
I think because I was weak and I probably conceded too much. Oh wow, that's a form.
Which form?
I'll put it on screen. I've made a monkey root maker.
Who had the position on the coda adjectives? Yeah, it looks like we have decided, to be honest. Is that now we at least they do not occur in clusters. They can occur as singlets.
Yeah. But we do still allow the glottal stop.
Madeline, hello. Enjoy your little trunk and tree. That sounds so much lovely. You know what a trunk and treat is?
Is it like trick or treat but in a forest?
No. What if I said it's a boot and treat?
Boot and beat. It's where you steal a child, you put them in the back of your car, you drive off, and then beat them up.
That is correct. So it blends those two themes, minus the beating, but definitely putting the children in the trunk of the car, because there's candy in there, and there's nothing that will lure children more than candy. We've seen this time to time.
If children's TV shows are anything to go by, children will wonder.
Yeah. But yeah, they usually happen in like parking lots of like churches. It's I don't know. It feels very American. Hi, I'm Mateus. Welcome.
Mateus just showed up for the classic "How to Abduct a Child" section. The queer agenda has truly been fully committed to this time. I don't understand what. So why is it trunk and treat and not trick or treat? Why are people trunking?
It's just the candy kind of sits like in the trunk. It's kind of like supposed to be like a safer alternative than like going around the neighborhood. It's more like concentrated.
But do you go to like a car park to do it?
No, they're usually like in churches or like in like a church parking lot. Yeah.
Does my church have a car park? No.
I mean, where are you going to hold the festivals and like the blow up obstacle course?
We hold the festivals
when you have like the PBS
building.
The idea you can't go around your own neighborhood is disgustingly Yankee. Oh, that's cute, Baron. Their trick or treat or trunk or treat rather is done in the Times Square. So yeah, I think that's like a town common. It's just a more concentrated thing. It just brings people together. I don't know.
It's like it's trick or treat for people who don't like walking so much that like we're not even going for the purpose of eating sweets. We're gonna drive somewhere to trick or treat.
And I also think like maybe it's easier to like watch the kids, I guess, if they're kind of like because it maybe like their first step into independence. Like they can like walk around to the
independently walking around your church car park.
Yeah, that is true. Jonathan points out that like for more rural areas, like some people like just like don't have neighbors for like a quarter of a mile, less like maybe longer than that. So like you're like hoofing it for like 5 miles one way to get maybe like a Reese's cup of Snickers fun size and like maybe candy corn.
I just can't compute it. Like it's one of these things where I feel like nobody no Maddie, I have understood the definition. It just feels
it's rather culturally different to you.
Yeah,
I understand that.
Because it's like the rural people in the UK don't live all that far apart. The only people who do that are really rich. As I understand it.
Interesting.
Trick-or-treating, it's bigger now. Like, I grew up, like, with trick-or-treating being quite normal. But it was always described as American. It's yeah. Anyway, I feel like we've had plenty of trunk or treat versus trick or treat, car brain versus leg brain. This pasture land you speak of.
One postcode, no street names or house numbers. You can totally walk to every other house. And hi, Danielle, welcome. That sounds lovely.
Yeah, it's
Hyperactive Freak 1, their grandparents' rural hamlet did trick or treat at 4 houses that cluster together.
The thing that's hard for me is that like the UK is so densely populated that I do find it, and when I've gone away, I've usually gone to places that are more densely populated. So, yeah. I've just had this up the whole time. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are 2 types of two types. The first is the sequence between a tap proximant and a tenuous stop or nasal. The other type involves the sequence of nasal and tenuous stop. Oral only.
No, it's a tenuous obstruent.
Obstruent. I think it's just how I coded it in Lethargy that made it stop. Wait.
And all of our obstruents are oral, so. Or are you trying to?
Obstruent?
Yeah, all of our tenuous obstruents are. Yeah.
Okay. So a form like alf could exist. Alsh. Alf.
So this was one of the ones that I copied and pasted was imtench.
Okay.
Which
I do like
this
that
is
as
actually
well.
homoorganic.
It is. Where the hell am I? Oh, there I am. Cool.
Kelchuz.
Fricative. Stop adjective. And then.
So the thing is, like, part of it being this, it sounds very cursed, but I think that we can take it in interesting directions.
I 100% concur with that.
But
Lovely. Okay.
I just really I feel like maybe we just say all glottals, because I'm not a fan of actually if we were gonna do tone, I guess that would be like we have so many like sonorant glottal stop.
Yeah. And since that, at least in both of these instances, they're stressed, that could be one more place we could advocate for that, just kind of adding like a high tone here. Versus if it were a word finally, it wouldn't have affected it in a tonal manner.
I feel like I'm not 100% with you, but I'm gonna try. Okay. You see, like, the thing is, it wouldn't be hard to move the glottal stops because you would just say that it's all glottal segments and describe adjectives as glottalized.
That is very, very true.
And
never mind. But
I guess I don't know why it's bothering me because, like, a form like route, like, isn't that far away from what I say in my accent all the time.
That I'll
okay.
I do think that like this can kind of be like cleaned up a little bit. Let's what this is kind of a worse example maybe. Or
Tethys is here.
Hi Tethys, yay! Wait, is she? Oh, she is. Hi, hello. Yeah. I'm actually here today.
No, Toproximant is not a typo.
Oh, I think I understand what the adjective debate was on. Whether it was okay to have them word internally versus only word finally.
But we're doing agglutination. So
then screw it.
Right?
Never mind. Okay.
So if you're like, oh, lit is fine, but lit pa is not, then you could never.
Yeah.
Like, I guess my real question is like, what do we lose by like part of it is just that a bunch of this is very cursed, and it's because it's been automatically generated. Like,
That is
and
true.
some of it is just that like having 3 consonants that are entirely not entirely random. The
Ew.
first is
Ew. Ew. And then where was the one that Jonathan was? Oh, auto, auto, K, K, K,
Arkidung.
okay.
Arkidung.
You're saying you're not approximating that fricative enough. K,
Arkidung.
K, 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 K.
I think that you're like
Mm.
over-throating it.
I think I'm Danishing it.
You're going quite Danish,
Okay.
and it doesn't have to be. The Danish one is also like slightly pharyngalized, right?
That's probably why I'm focusing on it more
Yeah.
so. Okay. The famous streamer Daedalus is here for a booba.
Jonathan saying, is that supposed to be carrrying? Because that's what I'm hearing from Miles. The reality is that like we don't really know like like we have a 4-vowel system with a schwa, which means that the vowels can be a bit more open, but they don't have to be.
I think I'm going to just kind of delete all of this shenaniganery.
What shenaniganery?
These just like these like little extra notes.
Okay.
I will leave her because she seems cute.
We can make her a normal size. Oh, prosody we can write up. So
also let's move that up more where it says phonotactics. Yeah, that's probably already fair with the combination of the me trying to pharyngalize it.
Okay. Part of me wants to make this easier, and part of me is just like do it with sound changes and it will be fine.
I think I'm trying to think how to articulate my thought. Yes, we can do this through sound changes. I think we need to hone in on some more problematic environments.
More problematic?
Yeah, well, to make them less problematic. Shenanigans, indeed.
Shenanigans. I don't know what it was. I don't think I'd ever say I'd say more like shenaniganery.
Shenaniganery, indeed. But if it was Batman, it would be shenaniganery.
Wow.
You're welcome.
And yeah, Caleb's asking the real questions. How will the parrots?
Our sound change is so far down here, Girly Pop. Yeah.
Tertiary. Tertiary.
I'm gonna let you go for that one first.
It's just there's so many R's. Tertiarily. But I think shouldn't it just be
Tertiarily. Tertiarily. Tertiarily.
Okay. I think that like what are you typing up? Okay.
I'm under sound changes. I'm doing some just some kind of ground rules to think about leading in.
So I guess setting some more we have some goals here.
Oh, you're
Oh,
we do have this. Love this. So this are taken care of, at least in some capacity.
Do you want to have tick boxes? Will that make you feel loved? I don't know why women loved, you know?
Yeah.
Ooh, no, not that. Oh. Do we want that? I feel like we haven't done it, but I think that that's fine. Because this whole thing is cursed anyway.
Yeah, it's doing something, and I think it's already in a good place of cursed to deal with it. Yeah. Go ahead.
I don't know. Like, I feel like I don't know if it's that I know that you really like the adjectives. I think they're just like throwing me off for everything because it's like you have such funny syllable shapes and
With them,
like they just I feel like once we start assigning meanings to things, I'll feel better.
That is true.
But like having to see like a Eve
Yeah, like that is. Here's the thing, like as chaotic as those are, those forms will give us like the one will give us the somewhat interesting like results because they are so funky.
like,
Ooh, where is this form? Who is she? This is an easy form to start with. I'm gonna put this up here. And zoom in more. I can barely see this. I feel like hold on. Econ.
Econ.
Econ. Econ.
Econ.
Ikain.
Ikain.
Like something's going to happen to that final H once we're not, whether it's going to be something about spiralizing, making this breathy, having some sort of like falling tone, or even like somehow, which we don't want to do, reduce this N down to something. I think something's going to be happening with this H.
Why would the H reduce the N?
No, it wouldn't. I'm saying let's compare like these two forms with like do her, and then let's do this.
Ooh. I really want to like just look at the I don't know, the comments, because I just feel like something must be going on.
Oh, mother.
Because the other thing with these, you don't need to. I just wouldn't bother writing stress in, because we know it's penultimate.
Oh, Ting, we forgot about the time sitch.
Well, one of us had to budge, and I don't know, like I was more budgeable.
What was your thought you had?
Well, okay, so there's a classic kind of suffix would be like an E suffix.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have a form that's ikan, not that. Ikan. So this is your like proto.
Yeah.
That would end up, and if this is like
Gone.
the accusative for whatever reason. No, ikan.
Ikan.
So then in your nominative, you would have ikan, and then it would be well, or whatever, like, I don't know, something like the vowel shift, the stress moves.
Yeah.
And then the H comes back. Ikanya. Maybe. Although, to be fair, like this specific case in Korean, like the H is never pronounced in modern Korean, where it previously was following a sonorant. It did tone stuff though, and I don't think we want to do tone stuff.
Correct.
Like, I will be very honest with you. I looked at it and I just thought this whole process would be easier with no adjectives and maybe no glottals.
The no glottals, I'm okay with. If we want to kind of have those fall to the wayside, then I'm okay. Tethys is saying the elephant in the room, saying no to tone here on a slob.
The thing is, like, the part of it is that I'm very reticent Is reticent the right word?
I was confused, reticent and reluctant.
Sorry, I need to. Matei says, I'm eating some very authentic pizza flavored bruschetta made in the traditional way on site in Bulgaria.
I love it. I love it.
I don't. Is it like a bruschetta turned? I'm like, how do you flavor a bruschetta with pizza? I find pizza flavor also very scary because pizza tastes of so many things.
Pizza taste is very confusing.
Like salt and vinegar, you know what you're getting. Salt and vinegar.
I do not like salt and vinegar rather much. Oh.
Okay. I don't know what I can say that's not gonna just like. I just hate everything that this is like.
This is good. This is why we need to.
No, but I don't have any clue. Like, I feel like if part of it is that like we were gonna be like. I see you. Just copy and paste it. If you got it.
Okay. And then I'm going to do this.
Oh, that one is you have to use a capital L.
Oh, that's what it is. And then I want to do just our kind of like classic A-I-U system here. And then like thinking about Whittler. These could go like to yes. Oh, actually, I didn't even need that. So that's great. I was going to kill it anyway. That gets lengthened, and then potentially either I'm going to say either like this kind of does that, or we get like a full kind of like nope. And I wonder if
I just feel like there's some of these things that I am fine with in principle, but I'd want to do it like I don't know how to express this.
Okay.
I keep finding random stuff that we just left in the document. Like,
oh yeah.
Why do we have?
That's a relic.
Like, why is this here? Oh, I feel so incapable today. I don't know what it is. I think it's that this is my third like major social interaction of the day. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was, Jonathan. She was with family and such. Listen, I have watched Delia Smith. So prunes and other dried fruits and rum and just shove it underneath her bed for a month, and then started making her cute little cake for Christmas. It was
They're
fantastic.
getting drunk on the fruitcake fumes. Have you heard of I think is it Jamaican or is it Guyanese or is it just Caribbean? There's a cake they make called black cake,
Black
and
cake, I've not.
they make it with dried fruit that has been stored in alcohol for a year.
Well, there's these plots, I guess you would call them. I don't know what you call them, but like it's kind of like the series of like little holes. And what happens is like back in the day, people would plant like eggs in there for good luck. And after a while, like people just forgot about them, right? And like 100 years go by. People find these eggs and they crack them up.
Eggs?
What?
I said, you mean eggs?
Yeah, they like open up these eggs and like they
I
become
thought you were
these,
saying
like,
eggs and I was pleased, and then you went back to saying eggs.
eggs.
Okay, sure.
But like, long story short, is that like these eggs have been underground for a century, and like you crack them open, and like they're like these like black kind of like translucent like delicacies, like century-old eggs. What? What's wrong? I don't understand. It's an egg. It is an egg.
Egg. It's fine. I like it when Jesse does it.
I know, Beard. I'm mostly making a little Frangle kind of going on, and this is the one and only.
Okay. I feel like we've reached a standstill.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of just like trying to like push the wheels a little bit.
But I'm pushing back. I'm saying no.
You're saying no to.
Also, these are so much tamer than anything that is being generated. I was like,
No, 1000%, and like that. I mean, the tame ones are gonna be helping us, but would it be more helpful if we kind of like we basically have our phonology done? Like proto wise, we're fabulous. Do you want to get some like proto grammar kind of going up and solidify a little bit of that so we can kind of like have an idea of what we want if we're going to kind of down more of the agglutinative road and like when we should kind of split?
I don't know. I feel I think part of it is just like the trying to deal with some of this stuff in Gestal recently, and like feeling cornered, and like I guess yeah, the question really for me is like I think that it's hard for me to see these sound changes and not think like I don't want this to happen before they split, basically. Like I would like one where Coda stays.
I understand. So do you think
So
like
that's what's like bothering me, I think.
just to reiterate, you think we should split them at this present moment and focus on one language rather than kind of have a like at least like a starting thread and then split them?
I think that I was open to I know that we want them to. Part of the plan was that we were going to get to like a more agglutinating point and then split them. Oh, this is horrible. I'm getting rid of that.
I also think it's not difficult to
Like-
get it into an agglutinating state. We just conjunction junction, but with suffixes or whatever in that.
Well, and certainly with a regular tone that's based on the right edge, like calling something a word is quite easy. I think it's just like,
Jake, are we supposed to be seeing a document on chat or on screen?
Oh. Yeah,
Okay.
I when we went to more chatty mode.
Oh, sorry.
I've got so much power now.
You do have a lot of power.
I've not been using it properly, which is the new I've not been stressing it properly.
So, like, I think in that vein, if we want to kind of at least like start splitting one and kind of decide which one is going to be the more fusional and more well, actually, yeah, decide which one is going to be the more fusional and set that one aside a little bit, and then kind of think about like potential like grammar decisions. Yeah, Jonathan, that is a heckin' form. Yeah, that's a curse form.
I don't think that's that bad. The reality is though, Miles, like,
yeah,
are you also then really saying that we're going to distinguish, like, in theory, like,
I cannot make that distinction.
Whereas, okay, so and I like. I think that this is like.
I think here.
Take off the coders.
Go ahead. I have a thought. So, your thing. Yeah.
Pilco. I think like this is why you often don't have ejected. Like, I think that I felt bad because I threw out the whole thing about coda ejectives for Okithiju. And for those who weren't paying attention or who weren't there, Okithiju did the whole CV and V or C thing, which meant that you were never going to have a CC where one was ejective, and there was also the range was smaller for Wakathishu, wasn't it? And there was also the very nice idea that David had also put forward, which was basically that, like, the idea was that only the coronal or only the alveolar consonants could be codas. And I think that worked. That would have worked very nicely, and I regretted that we didn't go with that.
I don't remember that. So are you saying that only tenuous stops can be codas now? Is that more or less kind of because the thought that I was going to say is that we could do like some if there is an ejective stop, then the other stops will be ejective as well. Kind of like it is Quechua or Aymara, kind of like that, where there's that like Gaulization harmony.
So the rule in Quechua is that if you have it's not obstruent's the wrong word, like it's specifically plosive.
Okay.
If you have plosive 1 and plosive 2, and the vowels have to be there, because so if one of these is adjective, it's the first one always.
Okay.
And if this one is adjective, this one is aspirated allophonically.
Okay.
If one of these is aspirated, it's this one. And if this one is tenuous, then this one is also tenuous. So, but this is a very specific example. Like that's not standard for languages with adjectives. That's like quite specific to Quechua.
Okay.
And Aymara. Aymara has a similar process. So, like, as far as I'm aware, like in like Mayan languages, like there aren't restrictions in the same way of what goes where.
Let me look.
But it's a kind of commutativity, which is like stress in many languages, right? So in Spanish, only one syllable ever has stress, so it's commutative.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm on the Yucatec Mayan Wikipedia article, but it looks like nearly every single glottalized plosive, which are possible as codas, when they do suffix or when they do take on a suffix, they're immediately debuccalize and go to glottal stop. Which would just, I mean, utterly level what we have.
Yeah, and we already have a glottal stop in that position as well.
I mean, that's not a bad sound change. And then like at least like if we are if they are taking like a vowel suffix, then it'll just like pop right back up. But
well, the other thing that you can do is if you don't if you don't have them go to glottal stops, you can just have them lose the adjective. Same as like I don't know what's bothering me so much. I think it's just that it's one of those things where you either end up too much on the side of like the phonology is what I like, but I don't want to change it, or the phonology is not what I like, but I can see changes. And I think at the moment, I don't want to change the phonology too much before they split, but I also don't like the phonology enough. Like,
You don't like it enough.
I
Like, see where there is changes.
I think it's that like in a lot of the languages that I do, like I tend to start off with things like this where they're distant and kind of make things like I like to lenite closer because I know that it works. But not knowing that we aren't doing like I did have an idea that would be like if language A lenites only by, well, not only necessarily, but mostly by place, then language B lenites mostly by
Or
like I don't know, manner or something.
yeah.
Like the basically that you would a bit or maybe better to frame it, but not by I don't know, voicing or whatever.
So yeah.
Like the other thing is that we gonna have the like so much CCC, right?
Yeah.
And I know that like if we have two consonants here, this one isn't going to be a stop.
Correct. It will not be a stop.
But I think that it's like it's bothering me a bit, I think, because of we have like this that I know is an approximate, but it really looks like a offshoot.
Yes, which that means it could be the first to go.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think I've put the I haven't done this correctly with the vowels. So this is going to make things a lot more exciting very quickly. Like I'm trying to think like if I like so this is with the diphthongs allowed. Also, are we allowing all combinations of two vowels, or are we only doing ones with a change?
One vowel.
We're only doing one vowel.
Yeah.
I thought we said we were doing. Or do I?
If they asked nicely, but I don't think they asked nicely enough.
Is that what happened? Okay.
I think we can get a lot of these diphthongs that we could like through like reducing some of these like especially the approximates in these kind of like these CCC sequences.
I think it's that I want to keep the like some of the distinctions I like I think like if I highlight this section of the table, I think I like the idea of everything there being together.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see ways of us achieving adjectives in one of the languages from this. I think I don't like how the adjectives mean that there's like twice as many stops and well not sorry I mean plosives.
That is true. Yeah.
And I think it's also bothering me like I think I liked the idea of the glottal stop and H, and I do like adjective consonants. Like,
Do you want to get rid of that?
I I feel silly because I'm like I don't want to be like unhelpful, but I also feel like I'm just looking at these forms and like, what the fuck are these adjectives?
But like that's fine. I think like I was gonna say if the adjectives are being a block and like I think it's okay to get rid of them. The pairs
Yeah.
will add adjectives to be sassier. That's true.
You know what I will say, Miles?
Yeah.
Maybe the adjectives come when they go into the mountain.
In the what?
Into the mountains.
The mountains. Oh, it becomes easier. I'm going to be indulging on a spoonful of Nutella.
Why?
I'm an adult and I have free will. And that's what I'm choosing to do with it.
Okay. I've killed the adjectives. We will get them back, I promise.
They'll be back.
Not now. I feel vicious. But I couldn't stop myself. I want to merge these cells, but I can't work out how to.
So it's because that this is already merged. We got to unmerge this guy.
No, these two. No, I like this because of this.
Oh, I forgot about that. Ah, there we go.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna delete all of this stuff. Okay. I'm live screening the deletion of the adjective series from the language. Which
nice. And that'll also help out with the code too. Saves up on space and running time and all that jazz.
Well, I felt you defined them all individually rather than defining an adjective like diacritic.
I did do that. That'd be easier. I love how I just.
So we aren't doing diphthongs in this.
No.
Okay.
I think the diphthongs, similarly to the adjectives, will come about.
Because I thought that there was a reason we separated the tap, Miles.
Why?
Because it's not an approximate.
But it's a tap proximate. It's a tap proximate.
Oh. I was gonna say like we could put the Y back, like the yeah back in for shits and giggles.
10 tenuis is tenuous.
Okay. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable now. I think the adjectives were freaking me out.
What is that little kind of like the O diacritic that is on that I?
Also,
frequented vowels. Oh yeah. Okay.
Nemo says adjectives were rejected. They were not the imposter. the imposter is the tap. The tap doesn't belong.
Tap. It does. Don't hurt it.
He doesn't even go here. I want to see this bigger.
I think you're right, Tinglish, indeed.
Okay. So I'm going to delete all of the randomly generated forms.
Yeah, I agree with that. Let us just start off with fresh blood to slaughter different sorts of environments.
See, this is still cursed, but it just doesn't look as cursed as the other cursed.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know what you're going to like. There's a lot. Oh, there's a lot of cursedness inherent already in this. This also looks like there was no like optional. Like it was like we're gonna put in all like the worst sort of codas you have, because we can make this like that, or we can make this like this.
Let me. I might have coded this incorrectly.
How cute, Jonathan! I love that.
I don't know why it doesn't like.
Oh no. Yeah.
I don't know what it doesn't like.
It can be finicky though. Umump is actually, I love this form. I'm going to sparkles. This is my new favorite little guy in the world, and I don't want it to be hurt.
Umump.
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 Little guy.
Like I had wondered about whether we like. Do I have to do this? Okay. Okay. This is looking better already.
Oh, this looks way better already. Like that's actually a CV form.
But this is basically saying, let me show people. So this basically is like you can have an initial consonant or not. You can have a vowel. Oh, didn't want to do that. And then you can have a single consonant of any, a teproximant followed by a nasal, teproximant followed by an obstruent, or a nasal followed by an obstruent. Which is why, if we come back here, I don't hate the idea of there being two vowels in roots, but it's quaith. I don't know what that sounds like. It sounds like something, but I don't know what. Kafilth. Kafij. Recha. Recha. Arngil. Arngil. Love that.
Near
Nur-
thumb.
Yeah.
Near.
What?
This is also too cute not to say. We have to keep it.
Who
Near thumb.
funked it?
It's giving Kiva. I see that. Kiva.
Yeah, Kiva.
That was a very good me laugh indeed. Dumb word. What a dumb word.
Wait. Why? What was suspicious? I want to know. Yeah, I'm not I, and I have had some paracetamol.
Oh, I think because of Jonathan's subscriber count jump looked artificial, question mark? Or maybe I don't even know the context. Oh,
Kiva? The Kiva one?
oh, Jonathan has been really suspicious. I'm voting to ban.
Oh, ejectives. Wait, I haven't been watching Celebrity Traitors UK.
Oh, I definitely have not been. Okay. Ooh, okay. I'm like, hi,
Oh.
This is the first time.
Is it? I'm confused.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm gonna stop. Colorum. So, do we like Quiv?
I love Quiv. Okay.
So, basically, like,
it feels like
we are
like
treating these as just vowels in hiatus. We're not doing a diphthong there. And I think that we could have one language, like the analytic language, it would be good if these merged. But otherwise, I'm fine just having them in hiatus.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
Wait.
Where?
So
instead
of asking how much of a whore are you, you can ask what's your
This is definitely maybe
although I think that's like a very specific like regional British like whore. Like I don't think that most people pronounce that word like that. And I don't pronounce it like that at all, so I don't know why I'm saying that.
I also like this form. I'm putting in Sparkle Zone.
It's just a I don't know. There's a bunch of people who split it, yeah. Anyway. I'm not a huge fan of just
Yeah, definitely. Mamnees is it Jonathan Bailey on there?
Jonathan is a fan of
Jonathan is a fan of
Oh, and Madame Knees. Wait, I can't remember if it's the Madame Knees. No, yeah, it's Madame Knees that does work. Isn't Horf too much? Why did I go with too much? Too much. You could job. Okay. Also,
it is what Tinglish is. It is
I just realized now that Caleb's been talking about celebrity traitors UK.
Yes,
and
I know. That's why I said like I think it's like Jonathan Bailey who is that member.
No, it's Jonathan Ross.
Who's that? Oh, Jonathan Wass.
Jonathan Wass.
Okay, yeah. I know who Jonathan Wass is. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think that we are like in a happy place now, and I feel like I fixed it. Oh my god, this one's so cute. Nutty.
Oh, Gucci. Yeah, Gucci. I love this.
Yeah.
Udnia is actually, I like Udnia. Oh, string freeze.
Oh. I can't see anything on my end.
On my end, I am frozen. On like the computer I'm watching the stream on. I'm gonna refresh it. Oh, we're back. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm realizing that we have like 7 minutes left.
We do. So,
I feel it's so like deja vu-y doing this the day after I do my stream with Maddie, because I'm like, well, do we? I didn't think I wanted to do like a lot of proto-grammar, but I feel like my cooling from where was those notes that I made? Did I delete them? Did I delete them? I think I deleted them. The one where it was like one language Lenites one way and the other language
Lenites. You deleted that, yeah.
I'll make it a new goal. So one daughter Lenites one way, the other t'other.
Love.
Or should I do t'other?
Don't do t'other.
Okay. So part of it is that like, did we decide to do 5 cases on the stream with Maddie yesterday?
I was driving for a good part of it, so I do not know. But what I do know is I'm
looking it up.
Okay, because we could put I have a good idea for two polls.
For 2 polls?
For 2 polls. Well, it would be both like really simple polls.
Okay.
But one would be whether or not we do a VO or an OV language versus whether we head mark or dependent mark primarily. in the proto.
Let me get this written down.
Okay.
So see, I'd be good with either of them, I think. But then, I mean, there's no way we're doing OSV.
I agree. Or OVS. I mean, that is the elephant.
The thing is, like, VSO languages aren't typically strongly agglutinating, are they? I guess
like Tagalog, if you want to consider it agglutinating.
But Tagalog is one of the languages where subject and object aren't necessarily the most useful categories, right?
Probably so. Yeah, that is also a fair point.
Like,
I think
I would usually expect something more like OV, and I would be fine with SOV and I think SVO I could be happy with. It's also like, I don't know, like
maybe I mean, like, I don't know. I actually am thinking and leading into the SOV. And Nemo does also bring the point that VOS would be an excellent option. And Mateus is also correct that no one really wants to ever do SVO, rather. Excuse me.
I do want to do SVO.
Do you?
I like SVO.
I say let's do SOV, SVO, and VOS as options, just because so Nemo can vote and I can vote.
It's still there. It's still there.
It's oh my god!
This is gonna backfire. I know.
Yes, but also what I will say is that I'm amenable to revision, even though deep down in my heart.
Okay.
But yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
If we do VOS, then you get to do all of the work to make it agglutinating. Because, like, the thing, like, I know that we managed to make it work we managed to make head initial with lots of cases half work for Nasi Bomber. But Nasi Bomber makes no fucking sense. Like,
let's
no, you know what I mean, right? Like
I see what you mean.
Like Nasi Bomber,
I think we heavily pushed that, like those cases in there. That was a cluster. That was
those
lovely.
cases shouldn't have been there. Like,
I do. Let's okay.
Okay, so what was your other poll idea?
I don't know anymore because now I'm kind of leaning towards a little bit like dependent marking. No, god damn it, that's the wrong one. Head marking. I apologize. So kind of like a lot of like polypersonal agreement, a lot of like inflected postpositions, sort of sorts.
Mm-hmm. But that's gonna make a lot more sense if we do like if we end up in like this territory, then this is like reasonable case for head marking. Right? Because if the verb is the head, right?
Correct.
Because these are more or less equivalent, except
The position of the subjects.
like I would be down for doing VOS properly.
The thing is,
Like
I don't think this is the language where we could do VOS properly.
what you would end up doing is incorporating your objects, and eventually
For sure.
you would basically just have a kind of like a complex predicate with following agent or whatever, or with following like basically nominative.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't be able to make. Is nominative the right word? Yeah. Like you wouldn't mark your subject, and this would be lexicalized. Whereas
Yeah, for sure.
with
You be a little more discreet.
like the other thing is that we don't have to have like we're not going to do the next daughter language immediately after this one, but it could be worth doing like a daughter charter. That sounds more sinister than it has to be. And be like analytic. Like I would say SVO very strongly recommended. Right?
Yeah. Yep. Also, McCain NL has amended their drag name as Analytic, which I think is great.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. See, me and Nemo have very similar. We're on the wavelengths. The hierarchical languages. I'm not saying that we're doing that, but I'm saying yes. I think we're in a good place. I think yes. Analytic is married to Tony Genesis. Oh my gosh. We also had a very. Go ahead, Jake. You're about to say something.
Oh, I was just thinking, analytic.
Analytic.
And then full name, Annabelle, or Annabellitic. It wasn't as good as
that's cute. Annabelle Lytic. I love that. I mean, there's of course like the anaphylactic and all that jazz.
Mm-hmm.
People are also have been saying bye, just very sad.
Be cheered by our progress. We haven't made much progress at all. The progress was just deleting the ejection.
Hey, we made negative progress. I mean, like I what I will say is I think that we pushed past a hard block that was getting in the way. I think now that we're moving in some direction, the momentum is pushing.
Yeah.
I think this was a good session, good booba.
If we did SOV, I would be happy to do ergative.
Good to know.
I'm putting it out there. We need a welcome word as well, like jewelry hells. What happens if you write bubai upside down?
Up, nope. No, up. Up,
It
nope.
would be
Oh.
Upia.
Wait. Upia.
Poopia. Wait, it's because I did my RNU too similarly.
Upia. Cock. Yeah, I see cock.
I think it's because of the flipping of the camera.
Yeah, it is.
Ekok.
Cock.
Ekok.
Okay, are we bye-bye?
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.